Breaking tonight, a New York City police officer has been shot in Queens. He's been taken to Jamaica Hospital Medical Center. Reports are that he was shot in the head. NYPD says they have one suspect in custody for questioning. We're going to have more on this breaking story as we get it. We're going to go back to Sheriff David Clarke. Sheriff, you are there. All right. Thank you, Sheriff. We don't know yet about the Queens or NYPD officer who's been shot. I didn't realize it until a second ago, was shot in the head. But they do obviously have someone in custody. I mean, this is the kind of thing that happens across America. You don't see people marching. You don't see people burning buildings, looting, screaming and yelling. Why is it that when they get killed by some of these dirt bags, and anyone who shoots a cop is a dirt bag, that we don't get that kind of reaction? Are we so messed up in terms of our analysis?
Yeah, it's almost like these cop haters are immune to this stuff. If they're the same way with the black-on-black crime. No reaction, shrugged their shoulders. Last night in Milwaukee, 2 dead, 3 injured in a shooting, and it's kind of shrugged the shoulders. But let a law enforcement officer, any law enforcement officer, white, black, Hispanic, shoot a suspect, and all of a sudden there's the calls to arm, there's a demonstration, and they want the calls for somebody's head. It's warped, it really is. But these men and women, they put their best foot forward. They go out. And the majority of the overwhelming majority do it the right way. Sure, there are a few problem officers. We identify those and we get rid of them. They're not a good fit for this this type of work. But overall, I mean, I'm proud of the men and women. I was out in New York 3 weeks a month ago and spent a week with NYPD's finest. And those people are wonderful, in serving that city and how they do it. I'll tell you, the city of, I don't know, what is it, 8 million people? Yep. And they're overwhelmed at times, but my hat's off to the
Well, there's no
American
question. I mean, NYPD, and I've said it before, I've worked with them. I've had, police officers from NYPD work in my office when I was the DA. I mean, they're the best. They're the best in the world. But let me ask you this, Sheriff. Do you think that it is possible for the police officers to get a fair trial in Baltimore?
No, I don't. I really don't. That's going to be something that the defense attorneys, the people defending these cops, I say cops affectionately, I'm a cop, career cop, they're going to have to make. But no, I think it's too highly charged right now for them to get a fair shot.
And what about the, will the PBA defend them? How is this going to work?
Well, it's kind of up to them, but I think they need the best defense attorneys that money can buy. If you have to bring in people from the outside, we're talking about murder charges. Okay, this isn't some excessive force, and that's serious too. But
these guys don't make enough money to hire the best there is. That's my point. They put their lives on the line now, and if they're guilty, then so be it. You know it, and I know it. But they can't afford the best that there is.
Yeah, those are some of the decisions they're going to have to make. Second mortgages, do everything they can. Murder charge is serious. You'll have to figure out how to pay for it later. But right now, it's about getting good defense counsel to get these charges.
All right, Sheriff David Clarke, thanks so much again.
Judge, my pleasure as always.
All right. And coming up, we continue